Have you ever seen yourself asking this question? What if? What if it doesn't work out? What if I fail? What if I'm not accepted? What if no one listens to me? What if no one buys it? Most times we remain where we are instead of moving, fold our hands instead of doing something, and keep quiet instead of saying something because we expect failure, disappointment, and rejection. Each time we want to walk in our calling or giftings, fear, doubt, or discouragement will always try to set in. Many of you are called to write, paint, sing, preach, counsel, and even coach, but you're still hiding under the shell. I guess you think you're not good enough. Who am I? I can't. I don't have what it takes. It's impossible. Many of you would have gone far beyond where you are now, but you're still there because of doubt and fear. Many of you would have gotten certain things, but you're still yet to get those things because of fear and doubt. Many of you would have finished certain things, but because of fear and doubt, you are even yet to start. If Abraham were to have been saying, what if he doesn't find a place to stay? What if this doesn't work out? He would have remained where he was. He would have missed out of the promises of God when God told him to leave his father's house and his country. You know, if a farmer is saying, what if the seed doesn't grow? Or what if it doesn't rain? Or what if a rabbit goes and digs out the seed? The farmer will not plant the seed, and you know what? He will not have an harvest. You know, we need to take our eyes off all the reasons why it won't work and put our trust in God. Even if you tried it the first and the second time and experienced failure or disappointment, don't quit, but keep trying, not with doubt, but faith. When Jesus told his disciples to cross over to the other side, Jesus was acting in accordance with the will of the Father. But while acting in accordance with the will of the Father, they encountered a storm. Even in God's will, you will encounter the storm. Jesus would have said, let us turn back. Because of the storm, I don't think God sent us to the other side. He didn't do that. When you're walking in your calling, when you're walking in your giftings, it's not going to be a smooth ride. You'll be faced with discouragement. You'll be mocked. You won't get the support even from your family and friends. And the people that will mostly support you are strangers. But don't be discouraged. You know, many of you watching me ought to be doing what I'm doing now. And many of you will even do it far more better. But you're scared. So you're hiding. You know, I remember when my sister was learning how to walk. If you must know, I babysit my sister because my mom had a restaurant then, and so she would leave my sister for me to take care of. So when she was learning how to walk many years ago, she fell down several times. No matter how many times she fell, she didn't quit. And she never came to me and said, Etty, I don't think walking is for me, and maybe God doesn't want me to walk with my feet. She never did that. Whenever she fell, she kept on standing. The number of times you failed doesn't make you a failure. There's no successful man or woman today that is without an history or record of failure or disappointment. They are successful today not because they never failed, not because they never experienced disappointment, but because they never gave up when they experienced failure and disappointment. It didn't work out for others, doesn't mean it will not work out for you. Stop comparing yourself with other people. Others didn't make it, it doesn't mean you will not make it. Others failed, it doesn't mean you will fail. You are not others and your case is different. The fate of others is not your fate. Even if all you are saying are reasons why it won't work, still do it because with God, all things are possible. Don't give room for fear or doubt and stop seeing impossibilities. Have faith. What if I fail? My response is, what if you succeed? What if I'm rejected? My response is, what if you are accepted? What if I don't make it? My response is, what if you make it? What if it doesn't work out? My my response is, what if it works out? Don't be pessimistic, but optimistic. Take a step of faith, even when you are seeing impossibilities, and trust God. Many of you are called to write, start writing. Many of you are called to sing, start singing. Many of you are called to teach, start teaching. Many of you are called to preach, start preaching. Many of you are called to counsel and encourage. Start it. Start that YouTube channel God is telling you to start. Start that blog that God is telling you to start. Go on that mission trip that God is telling you to go on. Start that small fellowship that God is asking you to start. See, if God calls you for it, just know that He has equipped you for it, and it's a progress. I didn't start this way. Stop hiding on the shelf. It's time to shine. Forget what people have told you. Even if people told you you will amount to nothing in life, even if people told you that you are a nobody, even if people told you that you are useless, even if people told you that your life is a waste of space, hey, it doesn't matter what they've said. What matters is what God has said. God chose you, God called you, and God has commissioned you. So stop asking, what if, what if, what if? Hey, listen, it's not going to be a smooth ride. There are days you will not want to even ride. There are days you feel like giving up. I've been there many times. But you don't quit. You don't quit. You tried it the first time. There was a time when I tried doing videos, I would record the video up to 10 times and I would delete. Because I was looking for the perfect one. It doesn't have to be perfect. What matters is not the quality of the video or how eloquent you are when speaking. That's not what's important. What's important is the message that you're delivering, the message that God wants you to declare. Sorry, I don't want to go beyond 7 minutes. So, brothers, sisters, and family, whatever God has called you to do, start it. Start it. Start it. There's no time. Start it. Please subscribe. God bless you.